They were talking about he was like the girl back after practice the other day. He's like, this weekend I will try you with forward again. Is Parker like playing the team? Yeah, they was taking playing a team. He just never had anyone doing that kind of stuff. Like, someone needs to teach everybody else to do it. Yes. But I wish they would either stay at 2 or forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he's not getting good music.
Game 2. Small little lineup change. Nate Chance is playing forward. Parker's playing D. At least that's what I've seen so far. We'll see how the rest of the game goes. Alright. We'll drop the puck. Littleton comes away with that. Declan pitches that. Not out of the zone. Littleton comes around Kate. Backhand shot. Steered by Trey to Kate. Kate gets it out of the zone. Oh, not out of the zone. Littleton sends it back in off the wall to Liam. Liam chips it to himself. Can't quite get there. Littleton picks it up in their zone, sends it out. Declan, neutralize, Boulder zone, sends it over to Kate. Kate backhands that out. Pops to center. And Littleton's quick on that puck. Carry it in. Shot, Trey, and then, oh man, we put it back off of Trey at that point. It comes out of the zone, we'll get a face-off. Face-off. One back by Boulder. Kieran pitches that forward. Nate Chance dumps this into the zone. Littleton's there first. They send it around. Winger's not there. Boulder steals it, but it leaves the zone. Littleton picks it back up. They carry it in. Centering pass, caught by Xander. Swing and a miss. Littleton picks this up. Shot from the bat. Oh, didn't shoot. Littleton brings it around the net. He walks up front. Hits Trey square in the blocker. Boulder gets this. No one's moving their feet. A shot off the side of the net. Littleton picks it back up. They send it. Trying to go around the world again. Puck comes out of the zone. We get a whistle. Yeah. Doesn't matter who you are. Look around, we get the stars. Rock the world, we party on. We go all that stronger too. Face off. Eventually picked up by Littleton. They send it in, and Blake grabs it, ships it out, brings it in 2-on-1. He's got one with him. Good pass from Blake. Nice shot. And Boulder takes an early lead. And a shot from 10 Eastern. But I like that pass. Puck comes back to Declan. He chips, sends up the wall. Littleton brings that in offside. You get a whistle. Face off picked up by Parker. He rushes this one in. Centers that over to Nix. Nix can't hold on to it. Littleton turns the other way. They bring it in. Parker chases him down, forces him wide, tips that shot wide. Parker tries to bring that out. Takes a bit of a shoulder. Gets back up. Littleton carries that in offside. Face off, comes back into the Littleton zone. They pitch it up the wall. Kate holds. Calvin gets this, brings it in, gets by one, shot from the slot, low, kicked out to the wall. Littleton sends this one down, past Xander. Icing should be the call. There it is. And Trey nearly hit the ref there. All right, we've got Connor on this face-off. Wins it to the wing. Calvin's there, pinches it on the wall, still in their feet. Littleton comes away with it, sends it around the wall, misses the handle. Liam picks it up, just misses that one, and Xander steps in to hold that on the zone. Cannot. Comes back to Kate. She sends it to Calvin. Kids are spreading out and moving the puck right now. This is good. Littleton starts from behind their goal line. Oh, well, Liam almost picked the pocket there. Comes back into the border zone where Jackson grabs this. Skates it up, pushes it to Liam. You got 4 on the wall. Liam comes away with it, skates it in top of the circle, shot, just tipped. Can't make it behind the net. Liam makes another good play and then turns it over to a Littleton player. Kieran retreats, picks this up behind the goal line, sends it all the way around up the wall, where Nate Chance sends it back around. Boulder's going to have to chase this. Littleton comes out with a backhand shot, tipped wide to the corner. They pick it up first. Kate's on them. She steals that puck, sends it up to Nate. Nate can't find the handle. Littleton walks it out of the corner, puts it on a bad angle on Trey, and the rebound chance goes in to make it 1-1. Littleton wins this face-off, pushes it forward. Parker knocks it off his stick. Jackson brings, Easton brings it the other way. Brings it in the middle, shot. Oh, right off the shoulder of the goalie. It's still loose, sitting there in the crease, and Brody can't find the handle. Littleton carries this in. They have Parker turned around, centering pass, tipped onto Trey. Second chance doesn't go. Third chance doesn't go. It's still loose to the side of the net. Nix takes the tumble, picks the twig back up. Littleton sends it up to high. D-man can't hold it. Blake has a foot race here. He's got one with him. His shot, swing and a miss. Still there, pops to the center. Littleton carries this out. Littleton spinorama, bring it in, sticks everywhere. Connor braces for impact. Littleton sends it in deep. Stop. I'm going to give the guy a slot right there. Tipped by the goalie. Picked up by Littleton. Littleton sends it in on net. Ends up hitting Parker. He gets it. Sends it up the wall. Winger's not home. Second chance comes in. Hits the outside of the net where Liam picks it up. Declan picks it up. And Boulder turns it over. They get it back. Liam gets this. Drags it on one. Brings it in. Tries to dipsy do it behind his back. I don't think we're there, guys, everybody. Littleton carrying in. Xander breaks that up. Connor's there on the wall. Littleton comes away with it. Xander turns it back the other direction. That's offside. All right, Boulder wins the face-off. Back to Kate. She sends it over to Xander. He's not ready for it. Littleton walks it out of the corner. Good stick from Calvin. Disrupts that chance. Littleton sends it back high. Calvin takes that off the shins, and it comes back to neutral. D-to-D pass. 2 players on it. Comes up to Xander. He turns this one out of the zone. And Littleton sends this in, and Kate will retreat to pick it up. She centers that pass to Liam. It was a good one. He tries to feed it up there to Jackson. Can't quite. It pops back out to Liam. Hits the brakes. Tips it back to Jackson. He walks out front. It's loose. And no one's there to hammer that one home. Littleton brings it in. Liam dips it over to Xander. Xander chips that one up to Jackson. He cuts back, brings it in from the zone. Shot. Ooh, that was dangerous. Xander pinches in, but Littleton comes away with it. Send it over to left wing, and they just dump and change. Littleton's first on that puck. Oh, good job, Connor. He gets it, chips it up the wall. Jackson gets it out. Good play by Jackson as well. Littleton gets it back. Connor gets in there and gets feisty. And Littleton's forced to regroup and bring it in. Lost by a good stick from Declan. And Littleton sends it back down deep in the zone. They reverse. Connor goes to pick it up. He hits Jackson here on this wall. He gives a good pass over to Kieran. Kieran can't hold on, and Littleton turns it the other direction, where they send it into the zone and change. Now Kieran gets it out of the corner. He sends it up high. We've got 2-on-2 going here. Bodie stops, smells the flowers, loses it in the skates of the defenseman. A little too much stick handling there, and we get icing. Yeah, I was going to zoom in on that. That was for Andy. Bodie's getting a little talking to there, a little coaching. All right, Bodie on the face-off. He ends up trying to win that forward. Littleton picks it up. They chip it out of the zone. Parker's got to retreat. He's got one Littleton player with him. He pokes it forward. Declan grabs it. Where he sends it around the wall to Easton. Easton hits goal, tries to hit Blake on a stretch pass. It's going to roll in on net. Goalie steers it to the corner. Blake gets there, turns it back down low. Where Littleton picks it up and sends it. Oh, turnover. Boulder. Shot, pass coming up high to Parker. He sends it back down low again. Littleton sends it up the wall. Let's see if Kate can hold this. She does. She tries to chip it back in. Littleton's there first. She centers that one. Nix he's there, but not there. He pulls it off the wall, tries to center it. Littleton picks that up. Oh, Easton's got it. Good centering pass. Williams on his backhand, so he's going to send it high to Parker. Oh, he should have sent it high to Parker. He tried, he just lost the handle. And on a change, Littleton's going to bring this into the zone with someone in the middle streaking. Oh, right through the crease off a skate, and that pops out. Littleton sends it back down low. Parker's going to pick this up. Takes a look up, sends it casually to Calvin. He's stick lifted. Littleton brings it in, and a save by Trey to get a good whistle. We needed that. There was some shenanigans going on around there. And let's see if we can get a face-off here. Yeah, way to draw that out, Littleton. That was your chance. And a poor change from Littleton there at the end. Wastes an opportunity for an offensive zone face-off. Face off should have been won by Boulder. Yep, Declan gets it, chips it up high, doesn't hit the netting. Oh, Littleton overskates that. Houston can't hold it. Still in the zone, but Littleton does bring this one out. Declan defends. Littleton sends it in wide, where Xander picks this up, sends it up the wall. Littleton's first. Xander seals him off. They try to walk it out, hits Trey in the glove, and he's going to just hold on and whistle that. What are we waiting on here? Face off one back. Nate Chance sends that out of the zone where Jackson tries to keep chipping this forward. He's in a little bit of a foot race, can't do it. It pops out the neutral. Boulder gets it. Oh, just bringing it in offside. Burke is tripped up. Face off, one back to Littleton. They zip by the defenseman. Kate forces them wide. Centering pass comes in. Littleton backhand shot is stopped by Trey. Littleton sends it around the zone. Berkey picks it up, sends it back on the wall to Kieran. Kieran tries to chip this by, ends up shoveling it forward where Littleton picks this up. It goes all the way around where Kate grabs it. Can't handle it. Littleton picks it up in the corner. Hit the brakes, try to center that one, and that's picked up by Jackson. Head down and all. Littleton lazily sends it in the center. Kieran picks it up, sends it up the wall to Jackson. It's in the Littleton zone. Free puck. Littleton picks it up. They skate it in, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Take it wide, forced out by Jackson. Centering pass through the crease. Second chance comes right out. Oh, good stop by Trey. It's still loose. Pops straight out to the top of the slot, and Littleton can't get it in. Shot from the point comes out. Kate ends up sitting that up the wall off a skate of Littleton and all the way down. This should not be icing. Littleton breaks this one out of the zone. Calvin chasing them down. Parker slows them up a little bit. That puck's in Parker and Calvin's feet. Calvin and a Littleton player tumble. Littleton tries to walk it out. Shots off the back of the net. They try to wrap around chance. Doesn't fall. Littleton gets it again. Takes a shot off the shins of a Littleton player. And Parker sends this up the wall. And finally, Boulder gets this out. Liam can pick this up and shovel it forward. Can't quite get it out in front enough. Forces the Littleton guy deep. Connor picks it up, shot on net, just behind. Liam gets there first. He's got Parker high. He sends it up in the middle, though, and that's going to leave the zone. Declan picks it up behind the goal line, sends it up to Calvin on the near wall. Calvin stops, tries to dip around one of them, but cannot. Littleton carries it in. Declan gets that puck. He's got one on his back, chips up the wall to Calvin. Centering pass by Littleton is intercepted. They pick it up, carry it behind the net, hit the brakes, turn around, send it up high, shot. Trey didn't see it, but it went wide. And Boulder tries to, Nix tries to ice it. Didn't have the oomph on that one. Littleton turns it the other way, bringing in onsides. Good stick by Declan. He pokes that forward. Chips this off the wall to Cal and Liam. They can't make the race, so they change. Nick's on the near wall, almost intercepts that pass, but Littleton brings it in. Xander tries to chip that out, cannot. And finally, chipped out by Easton, no ice. Is that a lose momentum at the top of the circle? Kate gets squeaked by there. Puck comes behind the net where Xander picks it up. He tries to send it, cannot. Littleton walks away with it. They send it high. Chip it back on the wall. Kate sends it up, and Littleton will turn it back down opposite corner where Xander picks it up. Xander just sends it in. Not a bad play. Boulder gets in on it. Comes around that wall. Boulder holds it, but can't get out of their own way, and two players go after that puck. And we send it in offside. Face off one back to Nate Chance. He chips it up the wall. Boulder has it. They send it in to Jackson. See if he can win this race. Doesn't have any support from that backside. And Littleton's going to carry this back into the zone. Picked up by Nate. Centering pass over to Jackson. He's got one on his wing. Sends it up. Boulder enters the zone. Berkey sends it in deep behind the net. Littleton reverses that. They cross that pass over and give it up into the Boulder zone where Nate picks it up, skates behind his net, sends it, hits an ankle of Burke. He sends it cross ice to Kieran. Kieran's got room if he can skate here. Gets the blue line, dumps it in. Takes a bounce off the end wall, and the goalie has to put it back behind the net. Sent up the wall by Littleton. Parker ends up walking that out. He's got it, shot from the slot, right there. Shot's low, sneaks just wide of the net. Littleton tries to send that out. Boulder can't hold it in though. Jackson sends it back, turns it over, carried in offsides by Littleton. Face off won by Littleton. They send it in deep. Declan retreats. Sends it back over to Xander. He just tips that forward to Calvin. Calvin's going to carry this out. Chips it by the defender. Gains. Can't quite get into the All right, face off, center ice. Connor ends up getting that push back. Calvin picks this up, gives it back over to Liam. Oh, offsides. He was looking for Connor, but the old through the legs giveaway pass. We'll do it again. Connor tries to win that one forward. Littleton comes away with it and chip it by Xander. Enter the zone. Declan pushes the shooter out, and that shot's wide. Goes all the way back up high. Connor pulls it on the wall, chips it off the wall, and sends it past Liam, where Littleton picks it back up. Oh, good play by Xander there. to catch that and send it cross ice to Liam, but Littleton does get it and turn it the other direction. They collect it in the boulder zone, walk it from behind the net, send it down low, tipped. Trey makes a good save. It's going to the corner where Connor grabs it. He makes a move by one, but loses the handle. Littleton centering pass again, in on Trey, and a whack at the last second. He has to hold on with the glove. All right, face off to Trey's left. Wins back to the D. They pass it over to the other D. Shot right there. Trey has to make a great save. Slide across and do it again. And Boulder can't get this puck out of the zone. Nix tries to shovel it out on his backhand. Cannot. Kate tries the same thing. Cannot. And Nix collects this. And on his forehand, sends that up to Blake. He gets it out of the zone. Jackson chips it past the defender. He's got two on him there. And it ends up rolling into the Littleton zone where they send it off the wall and hits a weird bounce, takes a weird bounce off the glass. Oh, that's a good hold, but yeah. We got referees here. Having trouble with that one. May or may not have stayed. One back by Boulder. Parker retreats, sends that over here to Kieran on the near wall. He picks it up, brings it in, sends it in deep. Jackson's on the forecheck. Can't hold it. Parker squeezes his guy on the wall. Good job. Good job, all involved there. But Littleton does pick it up. Carry it into the zone offsides.
Drop the bass.
Oh, face-off was going to be won by Boulder, and then Littleton picked it up. Parker tries to shovel this to Jackson. He's got it. Can't get by the defender. Pops over to the near wall, and Littleton turns it over to Declan. Declan's got moment. Makes one miss, then just sends it in deep. It's going to roll on net. Littleton's there first. They send it cross ice. And a good outlet. And Declan chips this one back over to no one in particular, and Parker steps up to hold that. Kieran picks it up, skates this one in, sends it back in on the wall. Some puck carriers here. Puck's loose behind the net. Jackson gets on it, comes up to Parker. Oh, he's too busy twiddling his thumbs, and he loses it and sends these guys on almost a breakaway. Declan makes a phenomenal stick check. Stops that from becoming a grade A chance to being a bad shot off the leg. And Kieran 9-irons this. And finally it comes out of the zone here. Sorry, things crashed. All right, let's see if we're back. All right, hopefully this is still streaming. I can't tell. Have to look in a second. It all crashed. Comes back to Xander. He sends this one near wall. Oh, good play by Kate there at the blue line. Forces Littleton the other way. Carolyn sends it up to Liam. He just backhands that in lightly. Works the Littleton player off the puck. But no one else is there. And Littleton turns it the other way where Xander picks it up, sends it off the wall. Picked up by Littleton. They're going to walk in. Face-off shot. A little one with some heat. Goes by the net. They send it back down low. Xander meets his guy behind the net. He walks it right out, though. Xander finally picks this up, sends it off the wall, and that should bounce out. Littleton regroups at center ice. Missed that puck. Oh, good shot by Bodie. Hits the goalie high and rides into the glass. Comes back to Bodie on the wall. He's got a moment. Loses the handle. Nate holds it in. Littleton's going to send this one down. Tipped by Boulder, so no ice on this. Doesn't have the juice anyways. Kate's checked into the wall there. No calls. Bodie gives the kid the old ankle from below, and Parker on D forces that wide of the net. Oh, now they just came after Bodie. And Bodie's still down on the ice there. Yeah, and the back ref didn't call icing on that, as Carroll's noting. Puck comes through the crease. Boulder's down one, so there we go. You get it in. Littleton picks it up. They send it up the wall. Kieran's there, holds it in. Jackson stops, holds it on the blue line, tips it back to himself, cannot. And Parker has to pick this up. He stops skating, gives it to Liam, or Declan, and Declan gets that taken from him. Pass comes out. Parker's got this one again. He can't get to that 50-50 puck. Puck comes in again. Lots of reaching, not enough skating. Parker's got this. Rushes this in on the wall. It's tipped by him. Jackson comes in and picks that back up, though. Tries to dangle a couple times on the wall. Littleton picks it up. Declan holds the line there. That's too much skating through people. Puck's held up on the wall in front of the Littleton bench. Comes back out to D. Declan gets it, sends it in. Krill calls for the change. Well, Littleton picks this up. Begins to regroup. Oh, man, Liam almost off the bench with an intercepted pass. Littleton brings in. Xander steps him up. Turns the puck over. Littleton turns on their backhand. Sends it in low. Trey makes another great save. But Littleton collects that puck and sends it back in. Declan on the wall, pops out. Let's see if Calvin can get this. He sends it across to Liam. Liam's got some space. He's got one on him. Gains the red line, chips it in. That's as far as that's going to go. Oh, nice read by Kate to quickly send that back over to Xander. Xander chips it to Liam. Liam's got a little bit of space here. He walks in, tripped up, gets the shot off, but no call. The refs have really put the whistles away here. Kate sends it back to the near wall. Wakana gets it, sends it down to the bench. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt and think he was hoping for a too many men call there. Xander gets it, sends it back up to Liam. That's going to be into the Littleton zone. They send it off the wall, miss it. bring it back down. Liam gets it, can't pull the trigger, comes up to Kate on the point, and Easton's got to pick that up. He brings it in onside, shot wide of the net. Liam's there, hits the brakes, makes one miss. He's got 3 on him. There has to be an open person somewhere. His centering pass is intercepted. Face off, won by Littleton. They get it out. Kate picks it up. Jackson picks it back up, turns it into the zone. Kate backhands this one in low. Connor gets it, centering right off the outside of the net. Littleton picks it up, sends it up the wall. Declan can hold this. Nope. Littleton picks this up. Carry it in one-on-one. They got Kate. She forces him wide, but he's got speed. And he just zips around Kate in a short-handed goal. You put Boulder down 1-2. Face off one back by Littleton. He tries to chip it off the wall to himself. Connor picks this up. Makes a move by one, but not the second. Littleton sends it high off the wall. Where Liam holds it in. It's loose. It's under the Littleton player. Oh, good kick by Connor. Liam brings it out. It's in Liam's stick. Shot. Oh, just high and wide. Puck comes out. Kate finds it, sends it back down the zone. Connor doesn't have a stick. Comes in, picks it up, shot on net, blocked low. Connor with second chance. Oh, just wide. Boy makes a save. One back to the point. Parker's shot tipped by Jackson, then flung through, but not on target. Littleton picks this up, carries it out, send it in on net. Trey's going to play it. We'll get a whistle. Face-off picked up by Boulder. They just send it up to the point. They load up, shot into the glove of Trey. Face-off one back to the D. Littleton's shot hits the ankle of Xander. Oh, and they try to spring him. Xander's bringing this in. He's on his backhand. It rolls on the goalie. And they stop it for a whistle. Littleton comes away with his face off. They send it up. Picked up by Nate rolls in. Austin picks this up, chips it to himself, taken from him. Littleton, right here on the blue line, loses it to Blake. Blake chips it forward. Easton picks this up. He's on his backhand, though. Hits the brakes. Finds it in his skates. Sends it back up the wall. Austin walks this one in. Can't get the handle on it. And that's going to come all the way down. Kate's in pursuit, and it'll be nice. Oh, I totally screwed that up. Liam walks it in, top of the circle, shot way outside. Definitely tries to flip that out of the air, but Littleton's going to pick that up. They've got speed. They get by Xander. They do the same move on Trey, where they hold him on the post and then cut across. And it's 3. Sorry, I haven't updated the score either. 3-1. Xander puts it off the wall. Littleton gets to it first. They send it into the zone, out of reach of Xander. Declan picks it up, sends it up the wall to Kieran, just out of his reach. And Littleton comes away with it and shoots that on net. Turn it over to Littleton. They come out, wraparound try. Trey holds the post. Doesn't go. Littleton picks this up. Hit the brakes. Make one miss. Send it high off Trey's shoulder. And you get a whistle. Face off one by Boulder. Take it back to Kate. She sends it back up to Blake. But the Littleton D sends it back in deep, where they get there first. They make one miss. Send it out for the centering pass. And a good play by Easton to get that out. Littleton turns it over to Kate. Liam, or sorry, not Liam. Oh, jeez. Brody loses it in the snow in front of the bench. Littleton turns this one back into the Boulder zone. Kate sends it up the wall. Easton comes in. Tries to stick lift and pick that up. Parker kicks that one up. Loses it to Littleton. Littleton walks the blue line. Blake swinging that stick. Shot off of Bodie. And Boulder turns this the other way with Blake carrying this into the zone. He just backhands that in deep. Boulder changes up in a few spots. Kate makes life difficult. Littleton turns over but picks it back up. They bring it in the zone. Liam in his back pocket. He still brings it in. Shot off of the blocker of Trey. Liam carries it up the wall, loses it. Sent back in. Parker picks it up. He's got lots of time and space. Sends it up to Calvin, but it was behind him. And it was just a weird one. Comes back in. Connor puts it over to Kate. Kate shovels it forward. Liam's out of the zone, though. So it's still in. It's on sides. Now it's out off. Kate tries to shovel this backhand up to Liam. Can't. Liam does get it. Skates this one in. Tries to drag around two players again. This toe dragging stuff has got to stop from everybody. Connor makes one miss. Sends a cross ice pass to Cal. He gets it. Can't hold the handle. Littleton maintains possession behind the net. Calvin picks us up on a lost loose puck. Connor, spinorama chance, can't get it through. And Littleton carries the other way, 2-on-2. Forced outside by Chance. Shot on target. Trey makes the save. And we get a whistle. Face off one back to Xander. He tries to chip this up to Jackson. He's not there. Parker picks this up, tries to skate this through the middle of the slot. Littleton turns it back with a shot on net. All right, Kieran gets this, tries to send this to Jackson. Jackson chips it. He's got room, but he can't get there. 5 Littleton players around him, and not one Boulder player is there. And they've all got their hands turned the wrong way, looking back at the other way on the play. Littleton controlling the puck below their goal line. They send it up to their winger, who just chips that out. Xander picks that up, sends it in, offside. Face off one by Boulder. Kate's got it. She sends it back on the same side. No one was expecting that. Littleton does get it and bring it in the zone. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Shot on net. Tipped over the net by Trey. Good outlet pass there by Easton. But the Boulder can't hold on. Look, Blake does steal it back. He's got one streaking in the center. Shots tipped into the corner wide. Comes back to the point. Shot tipped in the corner. Littleton's there first. Blake sends it back in deep. Easton picks it up. He's got Nix in the high slot. Finds Easton, or Nix. But Nix has his stick in his feet. He handcuffs himself. Oh, collision there. Liam skates away with this, though. He's got one to beat. Tries to drag around the guy again. I mean, this isn't the NHL. The goalies aren't that good. Just put that puck on net. And that's it. Boulder loses 3-1.
Small things, true care, true things. I'll take one lift. You're right, that's true. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Stay so, I will not go, turn the lights off, carry me on.